Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve my boho knotless braids. I'm doing them a little bit more on like the larger side, and so like parting may be different depending on the size that you want to do. So yeah, this is me just going through the part. One thing I like to make sure is that my parts are nice and clean and crispy, so I will go over it as many times as I need to make sure that it's looking good and up to my standard. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing here just for like a good minute or two. As you can see right here, it's not as straight as I want it to be, and so I'm quite efficient about my partings. So I will go through it until it looks really good, and so I have to switch sides so that my parting could be a little more straighter. And yeah, take your time when you're parting. Like, take your time because it's so important. It's like the framework of everything. If your parts don't look good, your braids might not look as good. So what I like to do is, after parting my straight line across, I like to go in and create little boxes, and I would put a line in between each box, and that's how I get it to kind of like look like bricks on top of each other, like it's layered that way. That's how I like my parts. And yeah, that's what I go through and do the entire section throughout the entire head. So here's a close-up of how I like to start my braids. I just use a little bit of product. A little goes a long way, and you know, just do what feels right to you. But yeah, I like to add a little product, and then I'll comb through it because I want it to look flat when I do start braiding. So I'll use the comb to just make sure it looks nice and neat. And so I would want to section it off in 3 parts, and then I just start braiding as if I was braiding a regular braid. Like, I'll do it just a couple of times. I don't know if you can tell, but I changed like my hand placements because it's more comfortable for me when I do it like this. And so that's why I'm braiding it a couple of times, and then I go and grab like a piece of hair, and then I'll just like feed it into the braid. And just one second, I'll be doing right here. Yeah, I take one strand and then I feed it into it, and then I'll take the other strand and kind of like wrap it around it just like that. And I'll do this multiple times until I like the thickness of the braid. And so yeah, some people don't use as many pieces, some people do like more pieces. So it's honestly up to the stylist's preference, or even like the client's preference. But yeah, this is just what I like to do and how I like to do it. Here I'm going to be showing you guys how I add the boho braid. So I just put it in and I put the short strand in the braid, and I'll take the long strand and kind of leave it out, and then I'll keep braiding it as if I'm doing a regular braid. And what I just did right there was just sectioning off one piece, because sometimes one strand feels a little thicker than the other, so I'll kind of separate it so it's a little more evened out. And yeah, so I'm just going to be adding them throughout the video, and that's kind of the gist of like how to do boho braids. And you just kind of do that and repeat it depending on how many curls you want. Like, you just keep repeating that and throughout the braid. And yeah, that's practically how you do it. So if you're enjoying this video and you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and be a part of the family. I will be posting more tutorials and more like in-depth videos. So if you want to learn how to braid or just enjoy watching people braid, hit that subscribe button and be a part of the family. Yeah, thank you.